Hey, what's going on, family? Michael Cabradilla right here in San Diego, California. We have been reading through this book right here, The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. Thank you so much for joining us again. And we are in chapter number 47. So essentially what we've been doing is we've been reading through every chapter of this book. And the cool thing is the chapters they're less than 2 pages long, so it takes not very much time to read through it. Been sharing some insight and just some reaction, and would love to encourage you to share some comments in the comment section about what this chapter makes you think of, and we'll continue the conversation why the world needs more happy people, right? So, can never get enough happy people. Number 47, be socially supportive. Take the time to help, comfort, or just be with those that you care about when they are in need. You will feel good about your efforts, and it will bring you an even closer relationship. Sarah wasn't sure she could make it through all her high school courses, then to college, and then on her way to a goal of becoming a teacher. Often it took her longer than any of her classmates to finish readings and assignments, and every step along the way was arduous. By the way, I hope I pronounced that properly. Her friends spent many days helping Sarah, and especially with her readings. On graduation night, Sarah, soon bound for an Ivy League school, thanked those friends for their help, faith, and support. She spoke to her classmates as the first blind valedictorian in school history. Wow, that's awesome. The need for support, or the number of problems individuals face, is a less strong predictor of their happiness than the amount of support available to them. Wow, this one's only one page. Okay, so let me read that one again. The need for support, or the number of problems individuals face, is a less strong predictor of their happiness than the amount of support that is actually available to them. Wow, that's actually really powerful. Years ago, I had a friend of mine who moved to a different part of the country. And this particular individual had a conversation with the pastor of their church. And I just happened to be at that church when this particular conversation was happening. And this particular individual said, I want to prove to myself that I can do this on my own. And with our faith being Christians, the pastor of that particular church, he said something that has stuck with me ever since then. And he said, did you know, as Christians, we are not meant to rely on our own efforts alone, but we are meant to be reliant, obviously, on Christ, but reliant on our communities as well to get through this thing. We're not meant to just do things on our own, but we're meant to do these things together. We've said and we've heard things like it takes a village to raise a child, right? And I feel as if for a good portion of my life, even certain times now, I've always been the type of person who likes to do things on my own, take ownership, and never really ask for help necessarily. And sometimes to my detriment, where I just want to take care of things on my own, or like, oh, it'll only get done the proper way if I do it myself. And there's still times where I have that as, just the way that I am, right? But I've been working on not necessarily being that way. And I know that's one thing. So that's one of the things I think about. But I also think, and I also, as I've read this right now, that along the way throughout my life, there have definitely been so many people who have had my back, who have showed support in different ways. And people can show support in their appreciation, cheering on. Sometimes it's a written note that helps in regards to being supportive. Sometimes it's a like on social media, or a follow on social media, or a comment. And one of the things that I've learned over the years is that encouragement is needed by everyone. Regardless of where you're at in life, everybody needs encouragement. And encouragement can truly go a very, very long way. So my encouragement to you is to go out of your way today to encourage someone, to support someone, whether it's a friend, a family member, someone random that you run across, because you never know where that support and that encouragement can help that particular person just move forward. It's kind of like when you're in the gym and you're doing reps, and you're on a rep that you feel as if this is the last rep that you can do. And I read somewhere recently that even when you think you can't give any more, you're still just at 40%, and you still have 60% more energy and effort to go if you choose to do so. But I know that a coach, a mentor, a workout partner, in a lot of those cases, can help you push from where you're at right then, but then to push through the rest of that 60% that you still have in you. So what are your thoughts? Feel free to put a comment in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. God bless.